Well, hello there, Shannon West here, and thank you for joining me for episode 2 of season 3 of the Great American Stampin' Show. Woo, we are churning and burning in season 3. We are delivering one video contest to you every single week, so you get to decide who the big winner is each week by liking your favorite video or project or presenter or whatever you want to choose. You get to choose. Congrats to Julie, our big winner for last week. She had an adorable card. If you haven't seen it, you'll probably want to go check it out. There are 4 awesome videos from last week, so make sure that you see all of them for great ideas that support the card sketches on page 22 of the annual catalog. So moving on to week 2, episode 2, we are featuring the second sketch on page 22. I love my card. I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you like it too. And if you do, I hope you'll like and give me that win this week. We'll win together. You, me, all of us. All right, let's check it out. Starting off again with my catalog on page 22, the annual catalog, these templates that we're doing for season 3, the Great American Stampin' Show. We're going through all of these. 1 a week for season 3. So we are on number 2. So we're going to top row, then bottom row, number 2 right here. I've enlarged it to show you here and made it full card size so that I could make sense of the sizes. So full card size, full card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So what this template has really is just this one piece here that's a little bit, it's not equidistant to each side. It's a little further away from the edge here than it is this way, but you know, it's not like drastic there. And remember, these are supposed to be for inspiration. So just to inspire you, to give you a starting place, and then you can jump in whichever direction you want. And then this piece here in the middle, you'll see that my piece is not this perfect, I don't even know what this shape is called, with the points out like that, but I'll be using a greeting that's this direction with the twine or ribbon to go like that. So this piece right there I've identified to be 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. So I probably put those in the wrong order. Okay, whatever, you get the point. And that's it. So card base, 1 layer and piece in the middle. So here's what I'm working with. I am going to use Simply Sparkling. Oh my goodness, I love this stamp set, and I have been making a lot of cards this summer. It must be summertime because I'm making a lot of fruit cards. So I'm going to use the strawberry. Here in Pleasant Grove, where I live, we have strawberry days in the summer. We have strawberry milkshakes right now at a local place called Taco Amigo. It's a hometown favorite. And we have just, I don't know, a lot of strawberry things around. Strawberries, of course, are very delicious. So that's what's happening here, and probably why I have strawberries on my mind. So I've got a piece of basic white, and this one is, well, you know, it's going to be a layer for this one. So this one is the 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. So that's my layer. But then, as I mentioned, this is supposed to just be inspiration. So I'm going to back it with this white piece that's just 1/4 inch bigger on either side. And this I've already embossed with the Cane Weave embossing folder. So let's just stick this down right now and get that out of the way. I'm going to just put it in the middle, just kind of, let's see, just a little bit diagonal like that so it sticks out. Okay, now let's work on this piece, because this will be the main background, and I'm going to get real red. Because what color are strawberries? But real red. Yes, definitely. So this is a technique I use whenever I'm stamping kind of a collage. So I turn my paper with each stamp, not my stamp. I just keep my stamp in my hand. And as I turn the cardstock, don't be too hasty with this though, because you want to make sure that you're going a different direction from the ones that you're next to. So sometimes I've just done it really fast and then I end up with a weird row, and I don't really like that. So now I'm just kind of going in a circle, and see, that these two would have been similar. So let's turn this one. Let's see, I'll turn it further like that. perfect. And keeping them kind of, you know, a little bit further apart from each other. Like I said, stamping in real red. And the other real trick on this is once you get to the edges, you want to have some hanging off. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This one's next over here. This is arguably the most important part of the card because I think it can make a real difference if you have good stamping kind of around like this. So turning the paper again, let's find another direction. And then when you're doing the ones that are hanging off, you want to give those variety too, like some, just a teeny little, like maybe bit like that. And then over here, maybe we can do a little bit more hanging off. And is there any place that now needs a little bit more? Like maybe this could be just a tiny bit of the top like that. I love it. Looks great. Done with real red, done with strawberry. Now here are the three colors that I'm going to blend, do Stampa blends over the top. And the ink might not be perfectly dry yet. That's all right, because if it blends a little bit with it, it's not the end of the world. It actually could make it look cool. So I've got my 3 mini blending brushes, and I'm going to start with Pretty in Pink through the middle. Now you might be wondering why I'm using Very Vanilla with this instead of Basic White. And the answer to that is, I don't know, I wanted to try something different. I had a little stack of Very Vanilla that I had cut for a different project, and I cut too many and didn't end up using. So I thought, I'm going to try and see how blending with Very Vanilla goes. And part of me thought, like, maybe it's not as hard because it's a little bit darker than white. So anyway, and I think it turned out great. So I'm using it again for the video. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go to Petunia Pop next. Just do that over here. And as you can see, I'm always tapping first on the side to try to avoid having like polka dots, sort of, or big dot splotches. But other than that, there's not like a real special technique that goes with blending. Just kind of keep adding ink until it's to the level that you like. I like quite a bit on the edges, so I usually add kind of a darker bit there. I think that looks great. Moving on to Poppy Parade. Okay, is that cool or what? It's kind of like a little mini work of art, you know, a one-of-a-kind thing. Now, after I did this, I was thinking, oh my goodness, look at all the fruits on this. There's a peach. I know that might look like a bum, but it's a peach. A peach, a lime or lemon, cherry, and that is a lemon. I thought, I've got to do one of these for every single piece. This brought me so much joy. I can't even explain. When I got done with this, I was like, oh my gosh. I loved that process of doing each of the fruits and the different colors. So I wanted to show you all of them. So there's strawberry. We've got peach. So you can see that's kind of similar in coloring, but I did try to do colors that are would be more on a peach. And then I gave myself a little bit of creative liberty. Like this is the cherry. So I've got cherry cobbler, melon mambo, and I think that was real red. But with both of these, I blended the same color that I stamped, and it still looked awesome. Okay, how about this lemon? Does that look, because it's like lemon lime. I thought it was a lemon lime theme. So that's Daffodil Delight, lemon lime twist, Granny Apple Green, and save the best for last. Look at this. It's kind of like strawberry lemonade. So there's Pretty in Pink, Lemon Lolly, and then Daffodil Delight. Every single one of these could make an incredible card. Oh, it was so fun. So, like, honestly, I didn't even make full cards, and I was so happy with the way that was turning out. So I'm saying that to give you permission to just sit down with your blending brushes and your ink pads and just have an awesome fun time. This piece I'm going to put straight. So the white layer is crooked and this layer is going to be straight, but I'm going to do it this way with the Petunia Pop to this side. Okay, now here's where I did a little twist. Let's look back at the sketch, because the sketch is up and down, but I am actually going to turn it, which I did with this one too, which is why I wrote that way. I'm going to keep this for all of the ones I'm doing. It's been really fun so far. I'm going to keep this for each of them and have them all when I'm done so I can go back with all the pieces and the sizes. So that'll be a fun resource to have. Turned it to the side. So again, this is meant for inspiration, and I'm going to personalize it to what is coming to mind for me. So I've got a piece of twine here. I think this is Flirty Flamingo. I forgot to look up the name of it, but it's supposed to go behind the greeting. And so I'm just kind of doing it like that. And then I need to, where are my scissors? I need to cut through the edge right there. Okay, so now this is going to be behind my greeting. So now for my greeting, I'm going to use this incredible shimmer paper and just punch out just a little bit. Paper that's this amazing, it can always become overwhelming. So I'm going to just use a little bit so that it doesn't take over the awesomeness of the strawberries. I still want those to be a really important part of this card. Okay, so the twine goes down. Let's see. If we do it like this, the twine is kind of over that way, like so. And then I'm going to put this piece here. You know, I kind of feel like maybe I need a little, what is this thing? Mini glue dot though, just in case. Okay, twine is down, adding the bow or the glimmer paper. Now I've got one other little technique I want to show you using the Ever Fabulous Stampin' Blends. So what I'm going to do here is just need a little bit of embellishing here for what we have on this card. I'm just doing the leaves. This is dark shy shamrocks. It's kind of a mint green color. And I'm going to start with light, pretty, and pink. So I'm going to use these 4 colors here. And my technique is actually to fight the desire to color a very realistic looking strawberry. I have this issue trying to be very realistic, and I think that that's not necessary. I'm trying to fight that. Just be more like cartoony or more fun or just more colorful, whatever. I should be using the others. I'm coloring it all in. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Just a little bit more maybe whimsical, if you will, or I don't know, cartoony. So I'm going to just kind of do circles. And what I'm trying to do now is do 3/4 of the strawberry with this dark, pretty, and pink. Okay, so just layering on the color. And I was doing circles so that it would hopefully be like not a straight line. Now, light melon mambo. These two are interesting. They're not even like, the pretty and pink is much more of an orange base, and this is more of a blue base, I think. But I think that probably adds to the look when it gets all dry. And then finally, dark melon mambo. I'm just doing 1/4. So 4 colors, 1/4 each, but layer them all on top of each other. So it's kind of like a ripple of color there. I love the way that looks. It's so dang cute. Adding this to my card now. And I've got my little greeting, which is the tiniest label from Stylish Shapes. So add that. I just embossed birthday wishes in white. Oh my word, this is looking so cute. My final little move here is let's get some of these gems on here. Let's see, I'll just put a couple of these down here. Maybe one right on that little label right there. And how about one more up here on that strawberry? Let's get the template back out here. Compare. How do these look? How did I do? What do you think? This is my finished card. I'm so proud of it. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Of course, go watch my competitors, Julie, Jody, and Brandy. I'm sure their cards are amazing. They always are. And then come back and vote for mine. Most of all, just thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and found some inspiration for your own crafting. See you next week.